Well, hello there and welcome. My name is Megan Shiasan, owner and principal interior designer for Southern California-based M Studio Interior Design. And I'm here to share with you 10 expensive mistakes to avoid in order to escape the money pit of kitchen remodeling. Are you ready? Here we go! Expensive mistake number 1, avoiding the working triangle. So the working triangle is what connects your cooking surface, your sink, and your refrigerator in your kitchen space. Your most efficient kitchen spaces will have a distance of no less than 4 feet and no more than 9 feet with 0 obstacles in between. You're probably thinking, well, what happens if I ignore that working triangle? Well, imagine your refrigerator next to the stove. Where do you put your produce when you cook? Or how about that glorious island between the range and the refrigerator? You'll have to get used to making that walk around when you're planning meals. Easiest solution here is to plan out that working triangle when you're in the design stage for your kitchen remodel. Expensive mistake number 2, selecting your appliances last. So what could go wrong if you're actually purchasing those appliances last rather than first? 2 big things that you're gonna face here: back orders and cabinetry corrections. First off, nobody likes a back order. If you end up purchasing your appliances last and you find that that beautiful stove that you had your heart set on is back ordered 18 weeks, well, guess what? You're not gonna be moving into your kitchen anytime soon. And then secondly, cabinetry corrections. By selecting your appliances first and having those specifications on hand, your cabinet shop is going to love you. They'll be able to design your cabinets around your appliances, and voila, everything is going to fit perfectly. So, as you saw in expensive mistake number 1, take care of that working triangle, and once you have that design laid out, make sure you purchase your appliances first. Expensive mistake number 3, being indecisive with your material selections. So tell you what, your contractor will love you if you are able to pick out all of your finished selections at the start of your project before construction even begins. So this includes, but is totally not limited to, your cabinetry, your appliances, of course, as we saw in expensive mistake number 2, your backsplash, your decorative pendants, your cabinetry hardware. Have all of that lined up, and I promise you, you will have a smooth remodeling experience. Expensive mistake number 4, impulsive wall paint colors. Yes, you might fall in love with those kitchen wall paint colors that you saw on your Pinterest board, but it doesn't mean that you're gonna fall in love with it in your kitchen space. Before actually finalizing your paint color, you're gonna wanna take a look at your paint swatches, right? You've got this color, you've got that color. Let's actually put them up on the wall first and see how that looks with all of your other finishes. It is totally worth the time to see how those paint color samples look on your wall in artificial light, in natural light, in your own home. You will be happy that you've invested that time. Expensive mistake number 5, starting construction without a solid design plan. So imagine an empty kitchen. You've got all these beautiful ideas in your head, on your Pinterest board, on your house idea book, but guess what? Your kitchen is still empty and you've got 0 drawings to provide to your contractor. Well, now it's gonna be a while before you get back into your kitchen. Having drawings that show a floor plan and elevations with all those beautiful dimensions are going to be so extremely valuable to not just you, but your contractor and all of the trades that are involved in your kitchen remodel project. This, paired with the specifications for all your appliances and your plumbing fixtures, will be so valuable to your contractor and all of their trades that it'll keep everything on track, on schedule, and give you a very pleasant remodeling experience. Expensive mistake number 6, making changes during construction. Have you ever heard of scope creep? It's when scope of work creeps up on your project. So unless you are prepared to increase that financial investment of yours and also live without a kitchen for a little bit longer, just don't do it. Don't make any more changes to your home. Changing your mind on the layout or even your selections can result in the following: additional costs to revise current agreements, potential restocking fees on your products that can often be up to 25%, delays in product or even trade availability, ultimately leading to your project coming to a screeching halt. This is why the design and planning stage is so important before you start construction. Expensive mistake number 7, cutting corners to save some dollars. You know the phrase, you get what you pay for? Just because a product or even a tradesperson has a more attractive price point does not mean that it equates to acceptable quality of work. Once you've entered an agreement with a contractor and their trades, you're already invested. So do your homework and never, ever go with the lowest bids. Expensive mistake number 8, ignoring the importance of lighting. Slapping some can lights in your kitchen ceiling does not mean that you have a well-lit kitchen. There are several different types of lighting to consider: general, task, ambient, and accent lighting. A kitchen makes for a much more efficient space when your working triangle and preparation surfaces are properly lit with general and task lighting. Ambient and accent lighting really add an extra element to an overall design. Decorative pendants and chandeliers are great, but don't forget about under-counter or cabinet lighting. Expensive mistake number 9, letting your expectations exceed your planned financial investment. Don't fall victim to having a champagne taste on a beer budget. Having a realistic preparation for the financial investment of your kitchen remodel will definitely set you up for success. What does this mean? It means that you need to have a plan as to what your financial investment can actually accommodate. Don't expect to receive all the bells and whistles in your dishwasher or custom details in your cabinetry and pay a fraction of its actual cost and value. In other words, you can't buy a Porsche on a Toyota budget. Nothing wrong with a Toyota. I've owned plenty of Toyotas in my day. But the same goes for kitchen remodeling. Rule of thumb, build in an extra 10 to 20% to your financial investment for your kitchen remodel for contingencies. Expensive mistake number 10. Failing to consult with the professionals. Sure, you can learn to design and build your own kitchen with the help of online tools, but reading a blog is totally not the same as being an expert in any given field. Whether it's a quick consultation or even a complete experience from start to finish, the professionals have the education, the expertise, and the knowledge to walk you through the process to help avoid the remodel headaches and design something that you may never have imagined, ensuring that all matters are professionally dealt with, from the cost factor to overall design. So there you have it, folks, 10 expensive mistakes to avoid as you embark on your kitchen remodel project. And if you're hungry for more, be sure to join the Rock Your Remodel Facebook community. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching, and rock on, remodelers!